So we made it to California. We're in Sacramento. Came off the mountain over Donner Pass. Left yesterday, Omaha, Nebraska. About noon. Put about 1,500 miles on so far. Pulling an empty trailer. Going to see my buddy William that I've known for about 8 years. Cool dude. Told me about this car he had for sale years ago. We talked about this little Mustang 2+2 he had in his backyard. I was kind of asked about it, inquired about it, and then finally he called me about 3 weeks ago and said he was thinking about selling it. A week and a half ago, he sent me some pictures. He had it all covered up in the backyard since 1981, 82-ish maybe. His first wife wrecked the car. He had it towed home, and up until last week, I hadn't even seen pictures of it. And it doesn't look that bad. Like, it's like all the body panels are probably possibly runnable. Maybe change the front bumper and bumper brackets, and of course a lot of work to get the thing going because it's been sitting for so long. But we got Eric J with us making the trip. He's driving right now. Got Pops in the back seat. We're close. We're 80 miles out. Looking forward to seeing this thing. Hopefully we got something we can take home and maybe put on the street. So be there shortly. We are just fucking going straight here. Just keep on rolling this lane, I guess.
Don't give up your parking spot.
Oh, we're getting close. We're getting close. It's gonna be up here on the...
The destination is on your left.
What's up, Playboy? Hey. What's going on, man? What's the word, baby? Okay. Good, baby, you looking good. He can back right in here. Huh? He'll back right in there, baby. Dude, you looking good. It's good seeing you.
Good seeing you, buddy.
Absolutely. Chase women in it?
No, I had a wild women.
Been in the rain a couple times, huh?
Oh, a lot of times.
Did you have a tarp on it for a while?
I had it
covered
covered for a while.
So nobody knew it was back here?
Well, a lot of people knew it was back here. I mean, I used to get offers all the time.
Green, you know. Shaking it up here, boss. Shaking it up here, boss.
She's rolling, Dad.
She's rolling. See that floy?
First time in 41 years.
Okay, you're about right to the edge. Hit it a little hard. Okay, you're about 1.5 feet from the edge of the driveway, the front tire. Go.
First time she's moved in 41 years.
I don't want to take them out.
You're gonna use them to hook?
How are they this way?
It's going down.
You gonna pull on that? 3 in the morning. We're at Travel Center, Winnemucca. It's early. We're making it though. I just drove this last time. I'm gonna drive some more. Give you another look at her. Pretty excited. Driving the truck and thinking about all the things I could waste money on and do with this thing. Pretty pumped. So definitely worth the trip. Yeah, super excited. Tired. Need some Mountain Dew and maybe a 5-hour energy. Another one. We at the last gas stop. Cozad, Nebraska. Almost home. Another 2.5 hours, 3 hours. Tires in the car went flat. So as they went down, we've been checking straps, making sure they're taking up the slack for the less air in the tires. It's been going well. We're almost home. Tired. So here we go. A little update on the Fastback. We made it back to town. We got it here in the backyard. I'm still on my buddy Eric's trailer. I got to take it to get it inspected for the DMV to get the title in my name. But went to go ahead and see if the motor was not stuck, see if it's free. We put a socket on the crank down there, and it moved a little bit, which was surprising. We thought it sat for a while with the hood off, so we didn't think we were going to get anything usable. I have another engine for it, but we'll see if we get this one going. Would be preferred. So I took all the plugs out of it. We put some PB blaster in all the cylinders and started cranking it back and forth. And you can see there on the end of the steering column, it puked out a bunch of rusty water in onto Eric's trailer. So we'll get that cleaned up, Eric. But so anyway, so it spins over completely now. I thought it was going to be junk, but it actually just might run, and we're going to start it here in a minute. I'm going to try. I took the old carburetor off, and this is the one off the engine I got in the garage. I got a 66 289 in the garage that ran a couple months ago. It's a sweetheart. So we got that backup for this, but if this thing will running, we're going to give it a shot. I got Dad here. He's ready to go. He's ready to help. Let's. We're close. A couple more things. We'll see if we can get to start. Well, heck. It's a good shot of your ass, all we got. They're opening and closing. They sparking? Shit, no. Right. Thank you. It's good to know. Things like that. Gonna spark light.
Close it down for the night. Maybe change the coil off that other motor, and if that don't do the hell with it. Unless she still wants to try it, I guess, we can look at something. Look, where's the cab?
I think that. We got her.
No.
41 years. You know. God bless Trump. Over. I'm thinking, well, geez, if it's going to turn over, she's going to run. Let's see what we got. So I put a jug of fuel on the fuel pump, and we cranked it without plugs in it until the oil light went off. Didn't even change the oil in the thing. Probably should change the oil, but we didn't because I'm thinking the motor's junk at this time, right? So to see what happens. And so we got to run. We fired it up. It was pulling fuel through the fuel pump up to the carburetor, sitting there idling. I mean, I didn't even have the carburetor apart or anything. Of course, my dad's over, and that's the luck of my old man. He got something for 10 years, just fire right up for him. Me, I got to take the whole thing apart twice. And maybe 3 times to get the thing to go. So all the different things I'd have to put up with. But the old man was here, so we had his luck on our side. And the thing, I could tell that the thermostat wasn't open in here in the housing because this hose, it was just kind of getting hot, and you could just tell that water wasn't circulating. You couldn't feel water in this hose. so getting real hot. Anyway, so we shut it off, and I checked the thermostat, and it was rusty, closed. So we put a new thermostat in it, and before I did that, I took that bottom radiator hose, we took it up in the car wash, and just sprayed the motor out best we could with the high pressure, and just getting the rusty water out of it. And so we put it back together with the new thermostat, ran it again, and it was cycling the water. It just sitting there idling, just, man, couldn't ask for better. And so when I first had it running on that transmission too, I just checked the stick, and I knew it was probably going to be low, so I had a quart of transmission Lucas fix here, and I added that to the tranny right off the bat on the first startup, and I added that in, and it was still a little low, and one more quart of transmission fluid, and she was topped off. So the tranny was cycling, it was doing its thing as far as not leaking all over the trailer, right? Which I thought the front seal, the rear seal is going to go out of this thing right away. And on that second startup, when the new thermostat, it was sitting there just cycling the water, just idling, the fans pulling through the radiator, golden, right? I mean, things sound so good, revving. I jumped in it, and the thing had like 3 flat tires. It was strapped to the trailer, no brakes, of course, over that period of time. And I put into gear, it just dropped right into drive, dropped right into reverse. So RPMs come down. It's like, wow, this thing is amazing, right? So transmission feels good, the motor feels good. After 3 heat cycles, we checked the compression at number 7 cylinders, only got like 85 pounds in it. The rest are like 120, 125, 130-ish. Even number 2 hole had a little bit of rusty water in it, but the compression matches the rest. So we do have 1 cylinder that's down, but man, that thing sounds so good, revving. Just vroom, vroom. So it'll be perfect to get started with, and for my 17-year-old. So she's pumped about working on this thing. So I wanted to get it down so we can kind of pick at it. The goal is to get it running by spring and driving around. So whatever we got to do to get this thing running, which shouldn't be much, fuel and brakes, it'll be running. There's a rusty floorboard because of the heater core took it out, but I'll take you around and show you the car, and show you all the good, show you all the bad.